Great to have you on Moment with Doctor on this very episode. I remain Dr. Clement, always willing to answer your questions. You have so many questions and we are always there to provide answers to these questions. So what is the first question? Still on breastfeeding. Can a breastfeeding mother of 4 months old baby still get pregnant without menstruating? The answer is capital yes, because lactational amenorrhea, that is trying to prevent pregnancy when you are lactating, is not a 99% or 100% way of preventing pregnancy. You can actually get pregnant while the baby is still breastfeeding. We enjoy your program. Thank you very much, and it's been educative. I am Ajibade from Sokoto. What causes watery discharge from vagina with contraction and the cervix remains closed of a 3rd trimester of a pregnant woman? Your wife could be draining liquor. The right thing to do is go to the hospital, even when the cervix is still closed. But how did you know the cervix is closed? Did you do a vaginal examination? Well, it's not appropriate that you do that for your wife. Let those who are trained actually do that for you. Your wife is likely in latent phase of labor. The right thing to do is go to the hospital and they will determine what follows next. Please, Doc, can a child born prematurely after years still have breathing problems, have issues with seeing things from afar, and the eyes becoming teary? What you are describing here looks like an emergency. If you had a premature baby, there ought to be a follow-up. These complications are possible because your child was born premature. So please hurry up and get yourself to the hospital. Hi Doc, I am a man of 50 years of age. What can cause pains on both sides of the lower abdomen, especially the left side? You are 50 years old and any abdominal pain at this age should be properly investigated. It shouldn't be taken for granted. It could be just anything, but the earlier, the better. So my advice to you is go to the hospital. They will request a lot of investigations, especially imaging like X-ray and ultrasound scan. That will pinpoint your problem. I am 4 months, 2 weeks pregnant. Ferrobin Plus was prescribed to me, but I noticed my feces is very black anytime I use the toilet. What could be the cause? Ferrobin contains iron, and iron can actually make your stool dark. So there's no cause for alarm. It's coming from the drug. I am Grace Olufumilayo from Osun State. Why do I always have pains in my vagina each time I am about to urinate, and abdominal pain after urinating? What can I do to stop it? You have urinary tract infection most likely, or even worse, PID, pelvic inflammatory disease. The right thing to do is get appropriate treatment, because that infection can ascend up and will affect your reproductive structures or system. Doc, what could be the reason for painful urination even after all sexual infection tests are shown negative? What is the extent of the investigations you did? Who did it? Well, I do not have answer to those questions because I think you have urinary tract infection, and I also think that you should be investigated by the right person. That will help you out. This is Udofia from Port Harcourt. My son was born 26 weeks, 1 gram, and he is 1 year and 2 months old. He's quite doing well in everything except in the area of sitting, which seems to be a major challenge to him. How do we go about it? This is also an emergency that cannot be evaluated right here. The advice is that you see a pediatrician who helps you out with this problem. This is the much we can take for this episode, and we are very happy that you are viewing our program. Keep sending the question in and we will make an attempt to answer them. Remember that your health is our concern. I remain Dr. Clement. Keep safe.